Hello, hello, hello. Change some setting real fast. There we go. Hello, Rammerspril, Stock Dog, Koa, Eastends, Volk, Mutton, Senians, More Babke, Clover Snake, Messersan, and Live. What is happening, people? Antimatters! He's at the start of the stream. What is happening? RRE Edkeeper, Giantec. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. There are still red runners running around. Hey, Evolite. Red runners running around. Let's do a little bit of cleaning. In the outworld. And while doing this, hey, and some stuff. Helen Stick, what's up? There is sadly a dead harp over there. Is it normal for a 50 ant colony to lose ants 1 ant per 3-4 days? Depends on how old the colony is, how much brood you have, how much brood you've had. So yeah, how old is your harps? Almost 2 years that I had them. Will you keep Hanastar or Celtador? Well, Celtador is on the list, of course. Finally, I have my queens. Congrats, Romus Pearl. So, let's sprinkle some water. Yum. There's a lot of small red runners in the outworld. And the harps seem to like that because they are thriving. I have a decent brood size and they are like 2 months now. Well, I don't know what species it is, but you have like a natural, how do you call it? Well, workers die and they are new workers arrive. So is it normal that you have several deaths a month? Normally, yes. Yeah, it's nothing strange. Mesa barbarus, yeah, it's normal, especially with the different sizes workers. Yeah, they don't live forever. Also, nanitics, if it's the first workers, nanitics don't live very long. So we have one male here. Maybe a little bit hard to see. Oh, that's better. Termites? No, these are ants. Hapagnathus venator. How are the weavers? Doing really well. I'll show you in a bit. You're the Camponotus guy, Ramos Pro. New cocoon. be informed there. Have you tried raising a termite colony to feed your ants? No, I don't have any other insects because, well, my girlfriend doesn't agree with that. But also, I would have to have a lot. So I have 30 colonies at the moment. So I buy my red runners from the same guys, and yeah, I'm really happy with that. Where is the queen? It's hard to see. I've never actually known which one is the queen. It might even be a Gamergate. Hey, Texan Keeper. I have red runners, crickets, and super mealworms. I don't like super mealworms. A lot of fat, not a lot of protein, and can do a lot of damage if you don't pre-kill them very well. They are messy. Yeah, I would call them messy barbers. Where are the eggs coming from? Probably from the Gamergate. Which one that is, I don't know. Okay. Well, they still have a lot of red runners in the outworld. Gamergate. A Gamergate is those Kevins. A Gamergate is a princess that takes over from the queen. So if the queen dies, some species are able to make a Gamergate. And the process is still a bit unclear to me, to be honest. I don't know where she gets the sperm from, if she gets it from the queen or how that goes, because it's not inbreeding, but yeah. I'm not completely sure, to be honest. But a Gamergate is a fertile princess. So, yeah. Normally, a queen gets it from the sperm from another colony, but a Gamergate does not. So, yeah. And it's a lot of species that are not able to. Then she will become the new prince, the new queen. Yes, she can release a pheromone telling males to come to her. But yeah, Gamergates are able to do it inside their existing colony without the interference of males from the outside. So it has to do something with the sperm sac. So yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna put the Diversa in the background, and we are going to put the harps aside. Good drum thrill. The cabinet. Why are you stressing them out over the light? What? Why are you stressing them out with light? Change to the next. Dude, they can handle it. It's not a starting colony anymore. As you can see, they're not running around or being wild or anything. It's fine. Keeping for over 2 or 3 years now. Nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get a trail going. But first, let's look inside the nests. And that is looking very promising, guys. So the first nest is not as full anymore, but that's because they are starting to divide it over the two nests. TCA, do you have Ant Scout? Yes, I have Ant Scout. Don't use it a lot, but yeah. Do you remove the dead ones or let them decompose? The dead workers? No, you take them out normally. But with some species, it's easier than with others. Hey, Adamants, what's up? So as you can see, there are some dead workers here, but this is a species that is always everywhere, so it's way harder to clean. So what I normally do is I grab one of my gardening set brushes and then brush everything to in one corner so that I can scoop it out easier. And that's normally that back corner over there. But that's also the spot where the ants will put the carcasses themselves. Because most ants are actually pretty tidy. Not messy barbarous, but... Well, still, messy barbarous also clean out their nest pretty well. They just put their excrement everywhere. Whoa, okay, let's see. Tomorrow there's a 72%, maybe I'll catch a Lagis flavus. Would be nice. If you cannot add a third tier, then consider... I would love to give them more trail Ebola, but I need to change my end room first. I want their first really bad, but I'm scared that they are going to escape and eat my other colonies. That's something I hear a lot, which I don't understand. If you have a good setup with a good barrier, put the lids on. It's almost impossible for them to escape. But also, if the other colonies are inside a nest with their lids on, other ants cannot get into that colony. So it's double. Alligator, how are you? Elijah's night is flying. Cool. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Great LC short. Yeah, with the bubbles, it was nice. I still really like the idea, but you need to see if you can get bigger bubbles, because space-wise, it's... Yeah, I think it would be handier to have more space. Okay, let's get some food going and let's see if we can get a trail going. So we're gonna do the different sugar waters. Caught 2 queens this morning, no idea though. Ooh, Solenopsis. They are illegal here. I did post them in Ant-Hub if anyone wants to take a stab at them. Well, to be honest, I am pretty bad at the identifying part, but there are some good people in there. Sending ants, I have had escapees in TCS setup, all my fault. Okay, guys, new smiley color incoming. Only problem with bigger bubbles is that the furnace starts outputting water over a certain size. It's about the max where there's no moisture accumulation. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. They're already active. Is there going to be a trail or not? Should be. Shiny gold. Yep. What was your biggest mistake you made in ant keeping? Biggest mistake in ant keeping. I don't know. What was my biggest mistake? Probably when most of the colony of the Renaissance died when I didn't give them enough water. That's probably the biggest mistake that I made. Luckily, they survived. Well, they're not here anymore, but at that time they did. Start keeping ants. Yeah. There's a little bit of a trail going, but it's just a lot of ants. Oh no, I still need to make a channel for Soil Gecko to do that. The nodas are gone. Yeah, the queen died probably already a few months ago, and the numbers started to decline really fast. There's a lot of activity going on, but if you buy a colony or queen or catch one, you can't stop. Now I have 2 colonies. Well, now I have 30 colonies. So yeah, true. Some massive trails going on, guys. What an epic species. Okay, let's grab Rita. Another species that really reacts to sugar. Rita, oh no. Okay, I think I need to start preparing a new nest. Holy smokes. Guys, this, oh. That's a lot. That's the queen, by the way. Huh. Okay. Rita is booming. I love how these guys react to sugar. Yeah, that's a lot of brood. That's a lot of brood. Sugar time. Let's give him a bit of both again. The juice and vitality. And there we go again. Guys, help me remind that I check the water on every setup. So the Diversa still have water. These still have 1.5 test tube of water. So these are Campanodus, formerly known Elitons. We're not sure if they are Elitons or not. So yeah. No, the Temnophorics are also dead. Go on. When you get to the Londons, I have a serious question. So remember when the time comes, this question will be beneficial to all of us. It will benefit all of us. Okay. So I am gonna drop in some red runners. But I'm just gonna make it rain a little bit because we have enough smileys in there. I just ordered a bunch of new red runners from Sam. He's gonna ship them tomorrow, and I should be good to go for the summer. The response on the sugars, especially on the juice, damn. Look at that. There's supposed to be juice in there. It's just a bowl of ants. It's bananas. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm gonna add the eyes. Give them some more. Apparently they want it. There's more, guys. There's more. Boop. Oh yeah, I think, to be honest, I think the reaction on the latest one is better than the first one. So this is the first one was made out of all kinds of juices, and this is all made out of all kinds of sugars. So that's the main difference. And I think the response on this one is bigger. Okay, on to the next. I would say grab your sunglasses. What is the recipe? I still need to make some space on the Discord so that Soil Gecko can post it there. But ladies and gentlemen, get your sunglasses out. This is a sunglasses warning. Bright colors coming up. Bright colors coming. My Mrs. Barbara, you have no brain. Well, hate to disappoint you, but ants are not the most Clever thing. Soil Gecko has not released it yet. Yeah, I need to make some space for him for that on the Discord. It's my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Look at that lump of eggs on the side. Damn. Whoop. Few eggies. Okay, there's a dirty tube in there. I'll take that tube out. Nice. That's done. Now I'm going to prepare some food while you are looking at their nest. My luscious Niger's nest floor is completely covered in cocoons. Always good. They are very clean this week. They have that trash mound to close off the entrance a little bit, but the outworld is pretty clean. And that's already a new smiley tray, so that's good. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to put you back to the Diversa. Look at those numbers. Damn. Let me grab the Vagus. Yum. Camponotus Vagus. How often do you feed your Diversa? Every day, or I leave one day between. Something like that. Damn, I love these ants. Camponotus Vagus with our Queen Beasley. Did you water the last year's nest? Yes, I did. I did. I am going to give these girls a little bit more water. I know that there's still water in there, but with these warm days, it's better to have a little bit too much than have something happen to them. By the way, guys, we still have an idea section in the server. If you have an idea and I think it's good enough to make, you get a copy for free. So I have to check out who started the question about the razor, because it's an old question already. Good evening from Germany. Guten Tag, meine Freund. Wie geht's dir? Because I got a question to make a razor. Then Ebola helped a little bit. Soil Gecko helped a little bit. And then I said, okay, we need something where this, where you can get a drinker on, or even put a jelly cup in it. You don't see me use a lot of jelly cups because, well, quite frankly, I don't like them. It's an activity for the ants, but protein-wise, especially these bought ones, there's not a lot of protein in there. There's not a lot of sugar in there, so I just go for normal red runners and sugar water. But I did end up making this. So you can put your drinkers on top. There's like a ledge so that it doesn't fall off, but also the hole fits a cup. The ants can climb under it. And the question, why would you use that? Well, a smaller chance that they will put sand there, and that they will enter the empty the drinker. Can you answer the question? Dude, there's a lot of things going on. I can't answer everyone. What's in the Dutch water? Every week your colonies are booming. Oh, just leave them be. What would be my next colony? I want a colony that's active and easy to keep. Camponotus nicobarensis. And where should I buy it if I am in Europe? What country in Europe? I tried to raise the pass to avoid leakage. Doesn't work. The ants are still filling it up. I don't know on which colony I should test it, to be honest, because yeah, I don't know on which colony to test it really. Is that stand for the liquid drink? Yeah, this is the liquid feeder, Ramos-Pro. There's no bottle on it, but yeah. And I'll give you one with the order. I want to test it with my Mimesia. Pick one up, Rico. The Diversa, there's not a lot. They don't put anything in there. Let me put the Vagas away for a second. There's nothing to put in it, so they don't actually flood it. It's fine. I would say then the Harps, but I think that I have to put a smaller bottle in it for the Harps. Okay. Let's do a couple of flex starters. By the way, the Tetramorium... No, the Temnophorex... what was the name again? Let me look it up. The Temnophorex Kaispitten has left the end room. I forgot you don't add... No, there's no cocopede or anything in the bottom there. No. Okay. First up, Messy Barbarous. Looking good. Yeah, the Tetramorium are... I went to somebody else. I'll tell you in the DM. I'll remind me. So, Messy Barbarous. Come on, focus on the brute, please. Holy smokes. Come on, camera. You can do it. There we go. So, we got brood, we got everything. They've got water, they've got seeds. One down. Next. She is not looking very good. I don't see any brood anymore. There is... Okay, there's a few eggs there, but yeah, not looking too great. Messy Barbara's number 2. On to the next. Diversa. No, she's not dead. Do you have any hint about the cork nest? Sure. I'll show you after these. First, I need to. So, yeah, Tetramorium by Carinatum looking. See if we can get some food in there. Always a challenge with these buggers. This is a split off from the Tetranatus. And they are doing pretty good. Okay, need to make some space. Whoop. That's a nice brood pop. Okay. That went well. Made these smileys yesterday. Some leftover filament. Brown and green. Okay. Boop. In you go. Next. Our spare Nico colony. She is doing good. Our spare Camponotus Nico Barensis. And on the question why, the answer is why not? What is a cool species for my 7th colony? I don't know what the other colonies are, but it's always such a hard question to see. What is a cool colony? Harps, Diversa, whatever. Okay, Koa, you wanted to see the cork nest? Let me grab it. So, the cork nest in a small edition. It's the same shape as the wooden nest. It's the same lid as the wooden nest. It's just a fully milled cork insert. I still need to make the medium and the large. And for this one, I'm probably also going to make the XL. For wood, the XL is a bit harder because I need to find the wood that I'm using in a large size. So, yeah. But that's going to be the cork nest. I don't have a date yet when I'm going to release them. Because I know that's always the next question. Okay. For what species would I am gonna try it with my Scudularis. And see Yeah, no, it's no the cork gives no dust, so yeah, it's way easier. Why are you putting your eggs all over there? Why? You have leaf cutters, Mesobarbarus, Camponotus color, Tulacis Niger. Go for harps. Well, if you can find harps, that's the next question. There are eggs in there, but why? Why did you put your eggs there? So, I have two queens of Manica rubida, and this is one of the queens. It might be for humidity, but still a bit weird to do it like this, but... And what are you going to do about it? On to the next. And what happened here? The Scutularis have moved back into the tube, guys. Ha! That's good. Because that means that I can finally clean the outworld. Oh, buggers. So, if anybody wants to buy Scutularis, this colony is for sale. Give me a DM. I'm not joking. This Scutularis colony is for sale. Damn, they are looking good now, though. A lot of brood. Good queen. Send me a DM. I have no clue what they're worth, to be honest. Send me a DM and we can work something out. Okay, I need to write something down. Where are all my pens? My daughter keeps yoinking all my pens. Damn it. Okay, 1 second, guys. Okay. Cheapskates, yeah. Okay. Let's do a round of Lundy, and I'm very curious what you had to say, Ebola. So we're gonna fly to the other side of the end room. Woohoo! And yeah, Outworld number 1. The fungus in there is not doing great. So they are recycling it a lot, which is fine because I don't want it here anyway. The same with the fungus in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's turning brown. But yeah, we don't want the fungus here. On top, it's still white, and there's still white pieces here. This is still the rose petal outworld, where they're clunking in the corners. But yeah, this is all good. Still a lot of fungus everywhere, but will do. There's still fungus in there with a lot of ants. What was your thingy, friend Ebola? Meow. Meow. Oh, okay, that's new. They are filling up. Let me open up this door. That helps a lot already. They are filling up the trash pot fast. Oh, they're actually at the roof already. Damn. They also put a little bit of fungus in there. Don't know why. Because the other pods. So, okay, let's read what Ebola is saying. So, with that size, they are obviously self-regulating. Can you describe your water schedule for the gypsum, if any? I don't water it anymore. They regulate themselves. So, the first pod, there are some holes in the fungus, but it's looking okay. The second one is dropping really fast, but you can see the enormous amount of brood in there, but also on this side. So they are eating the fungus away. The same in the third pot. You can see that there's a big gaping hole in there. At what point did you stop? As soon as you see that there's actually water coming out of the hydration holes, that's the moment when I stopped. So I am feeding them a lot now. You can see that they have rose petals, but you can also see that there is bramble passing by. So yeah, I need a bigger outworld for them. But I can tell you that a bigger outworld is in the making. Should I give you guys a sneak peek of the outworld? A piece of the outworld? Should I or should I not? Good question. Good question. Yeah. Well, no reactions on the new outworld. Okay, well, I don't have to. Hey, Sadie. Okay. Can I show a little bit? I can show a little bit of the new outworld. And that is this. So, it is not a printed bottom anymore. It is acrylic. There's going to be several extras like hooks or plateaus or even bigger plateaus, the ones that are in the back. And yeah, it is going to be epic. But you will see more of that soon because these girls need an expansion. Let's head back to the desk. Woohoo! So that I can actually the hooks are only going to be for the larger outworlds. They are not for these outworlds because they are different corners, but I could make them if you want to, Ebola. So, let's start grabbing some colonies, I guess. Let's speed it up a little bit. Almost an hour, and we got the VIF with the least amount of ants done. So, if you want to see something, let me know. Else, I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit. Let's start with our with our Scutularis. Because, yeah, I need to redo this setup somehow. Because I made the huge mistake of putting sand in there. And I really want to give them the cork nest. I don't know where I put the white one. But yeah, so they are going to get a cork nest. Metallicas. Okay, I'll grab the Metallicas after these ones. So these are the Scutularis. And yeah, we need a bigger outworld for them. They need to test this and destroy it. They're out of water. Don't worry, Ebola, they're not. I was trying to get them back in the tube. And look. They did boom boom. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. We need to fix that as well. There's mold in the water chamber. That's not good. Okay. I need to figure something out. But I honestly, I think I'm going to grab a bigger outworld and then just start moving the ants over. Because I don't want sand in the new outworld, in the new setup. Because they just end up making a mess. And so I think I'm going to give them a bigger outworld, medium with the cork, and then just move over the whole colony. So probably it's going to be, I'll just grab a medium outworld, connect this tube on one side, connect the new nest on the other side of the outworld, and I just start emptying out the tubes in the outworld, one by one. And then when they are inside the nest, I can take this one off. At least that's the idea. But hey, it's Scutularis. It's gotta be tricky. Because also now they have broken through the barrier, as we already know from the last time. They're most excellent. Well, everyone can have their own thing, Mr. Ebola. For Scutularis, it's not for me. I'm still keeping them because they are really good testers, but I don't call them the tiny devils for nothing. But yeah, sometimes they can use a little bit of gold. What do you think? All in wooden nest. Yeah, that's why I wanted to try the cork. I think this is an excellent species to try the cork. So, yeah. Okay, let's grab the Metallicas. So, the Metallicas. One of, well, not one, the best looking ants that we have. Are they small? Yes, they are small. Are they hard to film? Yes. Are they epic? Hell yeah. And are they doing okay? Well. Help TCA get Polyrachus amata. Yeah. Damn, I love this color. And why do I love this color? Because they are like this color. There's the queen. Look at the amount of brood. Woohoo! So good. Yeah, they are. The colors are really. It's hard to get them on camera. Now you can see a little bit that there's a green shimmer, but for me, they are the same sparkle as this nest. What is a good nest for Campanulus decumbrensis? Gypsum, and depending on the size. Hey, Lindsay! Let's get some fruit flies in here. By the way, Rutido Panera metallica, epic species and a nice thing for beginners. These ants can't climb, so you don't actually need a barrier. They can't escape. So, fruit flies in there. See them hunt for a little bit. Damn, so much brood. But as you can see, they are small. Gonna be a nuptial flight. Cool. Okay, I need to drink something. I've been talking way too much. So what is flying then, Lindsay? Do you know what species are flying tomorrow? Damn, seeing them hunt is cool. First outworld, I see some substrate. No. Harps have substrate. The diverse have substrate. But I only give substrate to species that need it or that I'm sure that don't make a mess. Nigers are flying north of London. Well, here today there were some pretty big rainstorms, so here's nothing is flying at the moment. At least not in the east. Do you have a Fidoli species? At the moment, I don't. We had Fidoli nodas, but they died, sadly. So, on to the next. Whee! Should we move the diversas and grab the Texas bullet ants? Bullet ants. Okay, I'll grab them after these ones. Another nest that needs a little bit of cleaning, so I'm going to try and scoop something out. It is our Tetramorium bicarinatum. And guys, brood upon brood upon brood upon brood upon brood. I don't want to be rude, but this is a lot of brood. Yeah, I already have a large outworld ready for them, but I need to think of a new place for them because the Tetra tunnel is out of order because I need space for something else. So yeah. At what temperature should the Carabera diversa live? About 26 degrees. Is this Tetromorph colony the same as the colony from the competition with Martin? Yes. Lindsay, new colony has been showing in your diaries. Honesty. Bye, Ramosbro. I only have Mesa Barbarus and Mimica rubra. Aha. Very nice. Okay, let's water this nest a little bit more. And then I am going to put some sugar water in the smiley tray and try and scoop out some of the junk. So first up, sugar water. Next up, scoopity scoopity. Ooh. They are out of water. They pulled the cotton out of one of the tubes. Guys, check that out. There's a lot of water there. Both tubes are empty. Remember that we got both tubes done last week? And we have a couple of queens in that tube. Do I have an idea, Brie? Okay. First, I'm going to make 2 water tubes for them. Water tubes. Double cotton barrier. Yeah. But it's Tetras. They keep doing this. So I need to get a bigger outworld so that I can put a drinker in there, and it will be solved. So in the next step, it won't be a double drinker anymore. It's going to be a liquid feeder. Come to think of that, got the tubes ready now. I could have done a liquid feeder at this moment already, but it's a summer project. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Okay, let's see. That's actually quite a few queens in there. Okay. Time for a split off. I'll make a big tube and a small tube, and I'm gonna go for it. Crafting, when are you making a new video? The thing is, I have a lot of in-between colonies at the moment, so I'm a bit behind on real new stuff. So I'm not gonna promise it, but maybe I'll do a video this week. But as Ebola is already saying, I'm also doing a lot of research and development, and yeah, I can only do one thing at a time. So okay, let's put this lid over there, that over there, because what are we going to do? I just prepared this, and I'm gonna grab that tube, stick it in there. You can put them inside these connectors, and hopefully they go in there, because we have a couple of queens in there. So that might be a new split off. And of course we are replacing them with a new water tube. So 1, 2, 5. Okay, I need to hurry because 2 queens dropped out. I got one of them. 2. Nice. So it's always a question if they are fertile or not. But at least we got 1 queen, 2 more queens, another queen, at least 1 more queen over there. So there's a couple of queens in there. So that's good. Okay, for now I am going to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna empty out this test tube in the normal outworld. So I'm gonna replace it, and then I'll just tap the workers into the outworld. And done. Okay. And now we have a new split off, and they are already at the cotton. So that's good. Tomorrow I'll be able to get this tube out because they'll move all into that new tube. And we have a new split off. Easy as that. Damn. They are crawling on top of each other to drink. So now they're floating in there. So I am going to drop in some food for them. They really like the juice, yeah. Where's the lid? There. Yeah. Okay. How often you give your smallest colony food? Depends on the species, once or twice a week. Have you seen the new Orange Blaze by Bamboo? Nope. No, I haven't. But I don't buy a lot of bamboo colors, to be honest. Yum. Okay. Oh, I need to give this split off some food, of course. Let's go with pink. And then hopefully next week we will see some eggs to see if they are fertile or not. Oh, it's PG. Well, I don't use any PG, so. Okay, I am going to move you guys a little bit. Come on. And you can look at the beautiful leaf cutters while I change the background colony. The background colony will be changed into the Merchants of Death, aka the Cigar Factory. I really need to change that. It's a bit busy in there. Okay. Speaking of weird white created a monster. Boy is finding queens left and right. Ah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's check out the Cigar Factory. Oh my god. It's less cigars, but look at the workers. Damn. I think I might need to start feeding them a little bit more. Holy smokes. They are already working or waiting at the smileys, guys. They're like, we need sugar too. Okay. Let's give him some juice. Turn the camera a little bit because I gave them 2 plates of juice. They are really going for it. Hey, hello, Aunt Madness. Yeah, they're doing really well. And they love their sugar water. And while they're active with that, I am going to try and scoop of some of the junk out. Oh, I made a mess. I made a mess. No. It's everywhere. Crap. Oh. Put you guys like this. And I'll just try and do some scoopity boop. Ah, there's so many ants in there. Holy shnikes. Guys, get off. Get off, please. Thank you. It's not really going. That was a nice scoopy doopy. Mm, why not a drinker with the juice? I don't like putting drinkers with ants, to be honest, because ants don't need that much sugar water. They don't have it in nature as well. Everybody is doing that, but I don't understand why. So, and also, it can go bad really fast within a few days. I don't want my colony to die from bad sugar water. So no. What is your favorite colony? I have too many. Definitely need another outworld. Yeah, I have an idea. I need to make space. The coming weeks is another challenge. My kids have holiday. Gonna be very busy with that. Can you show us their brood? Yeah, we can lift the lid a little bit again. But first, let's give them something to eat. So guys, these ants take live prey. So we are going to give them some live crickets. If you don't like this kind of content, this is the time to leave. Come on. I'm not. Remember last week's fiasco? Hey, get out there, you little bugger. They are hiding from me today, guys. Okay, I'm going in. Oh, not again. Okay. Let's see if I can tap them in without dropping in the carton like last week. Oh, and they're everywhere. Oh, I need a new mess. Okay. 2 escaped. I got one of them. I think the other one's lucky. So tomorrow I'm getting new red runners. So I might as well give them some tiny red runners. Happy hunting, boys. That's a few. Why is it so dark? That's better. Ants can have a constant supply of sugar, like how large is Niger farms aphids. Yeah, that's true. But it is not a steady stream like putting a drinker outside of their nest. Virgin Koi. My queen did not make it. I don't know. Asked Ed Razor. I don't know where the queen is. It's a bit hard to find at the moment. But yeah, we have brood in all stages. We got cocoons. We got larvae. And they're always running around with the eggs. I don't see the eggs at the moment, but they're there. Whoop. Okay. Let's grab some colonies. Got a few to go. First up, we've been talking about them already in the stream. The little Lasius flavus. The latest killing my OCD. Print a proper weird white, please. To be honest, I was out of white ones, and I got an order, and then I sold my own, and I put a black one on it, and I just never switched it back. I kind of like it, the black and white. But Lasius flavus doing Lasius flavus. Such pretty underrated ants. This colony I bought, but I have them in my back garden, so hopefully this year I'm gonna capture my own queen. But this is an old colony already. So I am going to change out that tube. That is turning a little bit yellow, which is fine for now, but I'll switch out this tube just to be sure. Do you have Venator? Yes, I have Harpagnatus Venator. But I had them on the stream. That's the first colony, so the beginning of this episode. Do you have a 3D printer or do you buy the formicariums? I have my own shop, Andracer. Thecraftingant.com is my shop. And all the setups that you have seen today are my creations, and I sell them online. So, thecraftingant.com. We have leaf cutter setups, normal setups with gypsum, wood, soon cork. Yum. Holy smokes. Okay, guys. Something to add to the list. The Nicobarensis is exploding. There is a brood outside of the nest. Yeah, these are our double drinkers. You can fit 2 tubes in there. Especially for starting colonies, works really well. Soon the Excel Outworld. I'm not sure. Can water spill out of the drinkers? Which drinkers? Can they pull the cotton? Yes, it's the same with a normal one. The drinker that's in the back is a special drinker. It's called the jaw drinker. It's a drinker for ants with bigger jaws that cannot drink from a normal drinker. And then we have the standard drinkers. But all drinkers can be clogged up by ants. So there's, yeah. We made extra small openings in this one to reduce the chance of that happening. Nice. Whoop. Damn, I love that metallic green. It looks like my chat is stuck again. Yay, bugs. I collect insect, but not ants yet. Well, cool. I tried sugar water a similar way, but it doesn't work. It spills slowly. As I said before, I think it's better to give sugar water on feeding plates. What are your thoughts about raccoons? Other channel? By the way, giving your ants dry sugar while going on vacation, okay? They cannot really absorb the sugar like that, so it's hard. How long does homemade sugar keep? If you refrigerate it, a few weeks, else a few days. Also depends if you're making it yourself or if you're buying it from a shop. Yep. Thanks, Mother. And guys and girls, I had a very, very busy evening. I cleaned the outworld from the monomorium. There's still a lot of goo in the back, I know, but damn. You make it yourself. Yeah, watch out, but you can smell it or taste it yourself. If it starts to taste funny, it's bad. If it started to smell like yeast, it's bad. Do you have Camponotus gigas or any really big ones? No, I don't have like the, what's the name again? The Angularis or I had Singularis, but they're gone. So at the moment, no. No, I don't. Still faster than an old man. So let's give them something to eat. So I have decided this colony is for sale. The thing is, it's pickup only. Because I have no idea how I would be able to ship these girls. I saw your vid how to make sugar water. I always buy it, but now it's for free. Yeah, true. Don't forget that sugar water, you still need to give them lots of protein. They get a lot of food out of the protein, or a lot of stuff they need out of the protein. But I am happy with how clean I got the outworld. What do you guys think? Fruit flies or small dubias? That's a good idea. Should we give these guys a few? Yeah, let's give them a few fruit flies. They can do a little bit of hunting themselves, because these ants can also swarm. And with fruit flies, that should not be a problem. Are Camponotus fetching koi and Camponotus pseudo-irritans like protein, like those monomorium? I don't understand that sentence. I can't find red runners at a pet store or a reptile store. Well, you can go for crickets or dubias. Yeah, but they swarm. But you can see that they are fighting the fruit flies. Damn, their setup smells. Okay, on to the next. So we talk a lot about messy barbarous. Let's look at something epic from a messy barbarous. They don't like their nest at the moment, but look at the size of those larvae. We got some majors incoming. So, how's the setup looking at the moment? Well, the lovely thing about the modular system, the old nest is now used as a seed storage. I don't water it anymore, so it's nice and dry. And they use the new nest for their queen, which is running around somewhere now. I don't know where she went. Always skittish. Then we have the water drinkers and, of course, the poop world. My ass keys is broken still. I must buy ants. She said a nose head from the PC. The setup I ordered is for my messy barbarous. Cool. Messy barbarous. Well, they have enough seeds. They have water. On to the next. Sadie, you still there? Sadie. Sadie. Ooh. Yo, how are the two messers doing? I traded you for the Tetras. Well, one is doing pretty good, and the other one keeps eating her brood. These are Camponotus cruentatus. Camponotus cruentatus. No Sadie. It is Queen Sadie in here. And Queen Sadie is going to need an upgrade as well. Holy smokes. I really need to figure out how I'm gonna do all this. Because space is an issue. Tetras are growing. Nice. Tetras are always epic. Damn, they're doing good. Sadly, a few grain mites in there, but okay, guys, you want to see something cool? Let's check out the weavers. Hello there. Talking about some aggressive ants. The weavers are aggressive ants. So I'm going to give them some double food. I am going to give them some red runners. But I'm also going to give them some fruit flies. Because fruit flies are cool. Where did you buy the weavers? I bought the weavers from the ant merchant. Thank you. From the antmerchant.com. So, we are going to live feed them some red runners. Fruit flies. Okay, let me grab the other bucket. It is really cool to see them hunt. Third fifth, stop procrastinating, get busy. Dude, I can't. Okay, let me tell you the order that I have to do stuff in to get a new Viv going. I need to clean out my shed so that I can put stuff that's in the production room into the shed, so that I can move the stuff that is here in the ant room into the production room, so that I have room to make a new Viv. So that's it. Where did you buy the blue sponge thingy for the test tube? Is the blue thingy better than the cotton? To be honest, I don't like them. I bought them. I tested them. Where do I have them? I mean, I still have a whole bag of them. I don't like them, to be honest. because of moldy, because of drinking, because yeah, I think cotton is just easier. Yeah. I've seen Ukophilia haul a crab up a tree. Cool. Well, I can tell you that I'm working on something that the Ukophilia can start hauling stuff around. The blue sponges aren't tight enough for these tubes. You can buy them in different sizes, but yeah. Looking for a new species? Which one? Good question. Do you give them only sugar water? No, they have water in their tube. Are they hunting the fruit flies? I was reading the other screen. Are they hunting the fruit flies? Yeah, they are. So cool to see. They are pretty aggressive. Let's see, how many colonies do we still have to do? 4. 4 more colonies. Damn, I really love these green weavers. I know the misconception. They're not green. Well, the queen is, but the queen is hiding. I do hope that they are gonna start building some stuff with their silk, though. Rip. But the colony is doing really well. Eggs, larvae, workers, queen. No, it's not cliche statement time yet. First up, if I am not mistaken, this is our Denticulata queen. Oh, very nice. Such a derby tube. But as you can see, eggies. Very nice eggies. As you can see, she has put some substrate there as well. Very nice. Okay, this is a fast colony. On to the next. Because next up is Stefan's or soil geckos. Noformesser cockerelli with eggs and larvae. And yes, we still have 2 workers running around. One is right here, and the other one is probably going to fight me for trying to give them some food. Ooh. Prepare for more dirty tubes. Adante Panera are terrible cleaners. Yeah, I know. But when I get a few workers, I'm gonna move her into a nest, and it should solve it. Can you please go back into the tube? The other tube is fine as well. Thank you. Okay, let's grab the next one. Next up are other Manica rubida, which are actually placed into a nest. And look, guys, that's looking promising. Do you guys see a grain mite run there? Lol. Bubbles. There we go. She is doing good. The only thing from the cocoa peat that's left is the actual sand. The rest she all brought outside, but it's looking good. So let's prepare some food for her. Just a little bit. Just an itty bitty. Rubra, no. Does she need substrate? Well, that's a discussion. And that's one of the reasons why the Manica rubida challenge is active. To see what works best. Already pupa! The floats look epic carrying their bubbles, yeah. You're watching the... Oh, bye, Lindsay. Okay. Time for the last queen. So, I took a gamble, guys. And I placed the queen in a nest. Oh, that's a good sign. She has eggs stuck to her butt. Because that's what she does. And it is our Diversa queen. Oh. What are you doing? Well, she has a lump of eggs on her butt. Oh, that's enough water. Let's see if I can get some of the water out there. And there we go. It's already going down. Diversa. I really hope that I can get her going. What a queen. Okay. Well, guys and girls, that's it. We looked at all our queens. Take a very good micro look at her TC because she might have mites on her head as well. Ooh, I did not see that. I'll have to check that. First, I need to change my laptop because I cannot read the comments on my phone. Hello, hello, come on. It's so annoying then YouTube isn't working. Okay. Flip it around. Let's see. I think the white spot might have been... No, she has... there are some eggs on her forehead. I already saw those. There were some eggs on her forehead. Well, thanks for being there, me Babka. Inserting the statement cliche. Thanks again, Ebola. Thanks, Martin. Hello, I'm new here. When should I rehouse my Camponotus vagus colony to a nest from a test tube? How many workers do you have? How full is the test tube? Is there still water in the test tube? How big is your new nest? A lot of questions, a lot of different answers. The easiest thing to do is join our Discord, go to the help section, post information on your colony, and we can help you out. You can even post pictures there. So the link to the Discord is in the description of all the videos. And that's the fastest and easiest way to get that information, I guess. You can also put a question under this video or a comment on another video, and I'll answer there. But we need some more information. Well, I want to thank everybody for joining. Next week, I am going to do another stream. The week after, there's not going to be a stream because I'm going to be on holiday. I'm going to put the time as well on the website because I have to delay deliveries for 1 week. But not next week. So there's still some time for that. So thank you all for joining. Don't forget to like, subscribe, join our Discord. And I'll see you next time at the Crafting App.